facing the New York Knicks. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Jackson outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Fires top of the key. Williams grabs the board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Jackson. Oh, he took the contact. And tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. There's the three. And it's Jalen Brunson with a three.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Nembhard outside. Puts up a deep three. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby with it. Wagner picks him up. Here's Brunson. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Wagner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
From deep three-point range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to...
And he delivers.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Wagner. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Pass to Holmgren. Wagner outside. Tries the spin move. Launches a three. On target from range. Wagner's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Now here's Jackson. Doubled by Towns. Jackson down low. And he banks in the layup.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's see those best moves. Wonderful, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Right side Brunson. Bridges outside. Takes a three. That one is off. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up to the Thunder. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Holmgren. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
The rise and fire. Okay, Chet came into the league as a space shooting big, but that is ridiculously deep.
Here's Brunson. They trail by 3. And Anunoby for 3. And again, the Knicks missing. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Pass to Wagner. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. Holmgren with it. Towns covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren with another miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Andrew Nembhard.
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Peterson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 ball. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Outside Brunson. Now here's Towns. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Towns has got his second basket on the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Here's Anunoby. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Peterson. The 3-pointer off the mark. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, you like the decision-making from OG Anunoby right there. Picking quality shots, gets into his jump shooting motion. Well done.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Peterson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Jackson. Back to Nembhard. Here's Peterson. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bridges outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, New York. The kick to Hunter. And here they come. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Outside Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now McBride. The three. No good that time. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
The three. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the left side wing. Towns with the ball. He's got 5. Back to McBride. 5 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And so Towns nails them both. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Thunder leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
For 3, Bridges hits a three-pointer.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Pass to Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Hunter. It's stolen away. To the inside. Here's Peterson. Pass to Wagner. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Left side, Johnson. Pulls it in from the elbow. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 8. Two free throws now. New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Towns. And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's been all about Franz Wagner for Oklahoma City. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Wagner. Over Williams. Williams grabs the board.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Peterson. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
You see the agility Chet Holmgren brings for a big man. Gets him his share of calls every time he puts it on the deck.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Here's Brunson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wagner. From deep, Johnson. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. And here is Williams. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Here's Brunson. Williams misses. Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Wagner. Here's Peterson. Hunter covering. Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Now Williams. Here's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wagner outside. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Williams. And here's Brunson from the arc. He's off on that one. And it's Thunder's ball. Leading by 5. Spins. Pass to Wagner. Here's Peterson. Here's Nembhard. Over Williams. Hunter with the rebound. And now the Knicks on the break. Second chance effort. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Williams. They kick out to Williams. Wagner with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, starting that whole thing off is the steal, the anticipation by Wagner, just making...
And talk it over. Here's McBride. No points so far. Pass to Towns. To end the drought. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
Here's Jackson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Bridges outside. Towns outside. It's good. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Knicks trail by 5. Now here's McBride. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Holmgren. He has 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by McBride. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. The shot no good. And here's Holmgren. and size beats the contact.
Timeout.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson surveys. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Bridges outside. Brunson up top.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's the love of possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold.
And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
and if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they say, so they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say, so